Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing amazing because I am doing amazing. I know it's been a little minute since I had story time. Well, I have a lot of stories to tell you, and I'm hoping you are willing to rock this journey with me. Um, I have been holding back on this for a long time, trying to keep it low key. Some people may know, and for some of you don't know, please don't take it personal. It wasn't nothing against you. It was something that I had to process within myself. So I just didn't want to be weighed down with a lot of questions and I just didn't want a lot of people to feel sorry for me because listen, I was trying to process all of this myself. So but now I'm ready to share with the world. I hope that this encourage you. I hope this inspire you. I hope this encourage you to want to take care of yourself. So I want to share with you guys about me going to get my breast exam. Now, keep in mind, this was not my first breast exam. I had got a breast exam probably like 3 or 4 years ago. But when you turn 40, they recommend us ladies to get a regular breast exam. Um, which my mother and my cousin Chrissy kept pushing me like, hey, you need to get this done. Like, I need you to schedule this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. Like, in the back of my head, like, that's going to be put on the back burner because I got stuff to do. I got money to make. Like, my mind was all about making money. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had decided, I was like, okay, um, January. I had scheduled an appointment for January 12th to get my mammogram. And I had went to get my mammogram and then they called me and they was like, okay, we spotted 2 masses, but we want to double check. So we're going to send you to Novant in Mint Hill to get a second exam. So I went there and got my second exam. They gave me a call and it was like, yes, there are 2 masks. So now we need to send you to go get a biopsy and check a little deeper to see if it's cancerous. So they did that, and then I end up going, like in a couple days, going to Novant Cancer Institute to talk to a representative. My cousin Chrissy and my spiritual sister T had accompanied me that day, and the lady, she was very nice. People at Novant are just so sweet. Um, was just talking to me about what all has been done, and then I'm just like yeah, yeah, and then all of a sudden she got to a part where she said, Lakeisha, I just want you to know that we did spot found cancer. You do have breast cancer. And at that point I was just like, okay, like, okay. I didn't react. I was just numb because a lot of times when things happen, sometimes I just pause. It just don't process right away at that moment. Um, but right when it really hit me is when she said, "So now, Keisha, we need to start getting you scheduled for your appointments so that we can schedule you for your surgeries and get you tested to see if you're triple negative or or not. So we need to start getting you scheduled. And right when she said that, oh my God, I was like, I just started crying. And Chrissy was crying and Tamara was crying, but Chrissy was trying to keep herself together. And Lord, thank God for Chrissy, because that girl got a brain like no other. Like, she can remember everything anybody tells you. She should have been a lawyer, but okay, we're going to get back on me. But she was like trying to schedule everything for me to, get things together while I was just boo-hooing. And Tamara was trying to, console me and all of that. And I was just like, oh my God, why does this have to happen to me? Why? And, I, it was, it's, for me, it was just a moment where I was just like, God, why me? Why me? Like, you like my best friend. I ain't always been perfect and I never will. But like, I had faith more than a mustard seed. Like, I was just walking in there like, I'm not scared. It is what, I know I'm good. But the first time that I had went and got my breast exam, I was scared, like, oh my God, like, da 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 da, this and that and the third. And my results come back normal. But this time I had faith like no other. And then my results came back negative. And I'm like, should I have had doubt and fear like the last time? So my test results would have came back normal? Or what? Like, what should I have done? Because I'm having faith, like you telling us to have faith. And it went the total opposite. So yes, I was emotional. I was feeling some type of way. But then once I got myself together and something came to me and was like, God will not put more on you than you can bear. And then it was like everything happens for a reason. And with that being said, it was like I had plans. I had plans to do this and that and the other. But God had another plan. And no, I'm not saying God gave me cancer, because he didn't. But God had another plan for me. And all the plans that I had, it was interrupted. And now it's like what you thought you had control over, you never did in the first place. And what I had to do for you, I had to equip you for what was to come. So yes, before all this happened, your faith was so strong. Now, if your faith wasn't like it was before, I mean, like it was now, and you was like you was before, you wouldn't be able to handle what was coming your way. But since you had so much faith and you was able to stay positive, you was able to handle this a little bit better. So the same faith that you came in with, I want you to keep it so you can be able to go through this journey that I have for you. So sometimes we may not understand why our life get interrupted, but sometimes it's for our good. And at this point, I still don't know what's behind the scenes. But one thing I do know is that I trust God. And so with that being said, I'll see you at the next clip. I love you guys.